So, last day on the bridge project, building it. Wasn't too long today. It took me about 5 minutes, so it might take you a little longer than that. Don't throw them away when you're done with them. I'd love to see the finished pictures. I will be sending those to my college professor because he was kind of interested too. So if I can get the pictures of your finished bridge, that would be amazing. Also, if you'd write me a little bit on whether or not it was difficult or what the hard parts were, so that when I run this program, run this project next year, I will have a little bit of pre-warning on some of the more difficult spots. We will be testing them for how much they can hold tomorrow, and maybe on Thursday. Tomorrow we will be working on a little bit of the math to go with it, looking at some of the vectors and where the forces are. Just a brush up against it. So won't be super mathy. It'll be not too hard. So we'll see y'all tomorrow, and hopefully you don't have any problems finishing up this bridge. Talk to you later. Good morning. Welcome to the last day of building this bridge. There's quite a bit of measurement that we're going to do. We're going to end up using these leftover pieces that we had. Mentioned earlier that you need to hold on to these, and it turns out that those are almost the perfect size. We have these from the very first day that have been doubled up, and we've got those as backup now. So we might have cut a few extra, but better safe than sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to try to make it so that it doesn't wobble side to side so much anymore, going side to side. And to do that, we're going to create some diagonal struts. They're going to go crisscross right across here on both sides, crisscross. So we need to figure out our measurement. And so what we're going to do is that measurement needs to be the same as it is wide. And if you take a look, it's 9 centimeters wide. And so what we're going to do is we're going to measure down 9 centimeters and make a mark at 9 centimeters measuring down. So we're going to do that on all 4 sides. Make sure you turn it around and do it on the other side. And so now that we have those 4 measurements, what we're going to do is we are going to measure the diagonal here and figure out how long that is. And so I'm going to go from corner to corner, and it ends up being around 12.5 centimeters. So that's what we're going to use, 12.5 centimeters. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to take these guys because they are almost the exact perfect size that we're looking for. Line them up next to each other and measure 12.5 centimeters. And draw me a line across all of them. And we're going to cut off that tiny little bit. And now that we have those 4 cut, we are going to glue them, one going this way and one going this way. And so it'll make a crisscross across here. We're going to do that on both sides. So one at a time, Make sure you spread out the glue. That way it dries faster. Try to get it into each corner. Hold it down until it dries. Trying to keep it as straight as possible. Same thing with the other one going across this direction. We're also going to want a little bit of glue in the center here so that where they touch together, right here in the center, you want those to glue together also. Put the corners on first. Hold them down for a second and squeeze the center. That way it has a chance to stick together. And that's all we're doing. Doing that on both sides. So you turn it around and do it on the other side. That's it. Let it dry for a little bit, and we'll be testing them tomorrow. Good luck. And that's it. Just let it wait for a while. We'll be testing it tomorrow.